Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Nurse Katherine here. Before we get this video started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now and give this video a big thumbs up. Alright, so let's get into the meat of today's video. We're starting off with a statistic. So, did you know that 40% of college graduates drop out before graduating and 30% of freshmen drop out before their sophomore year? So let's get into the real meat, and that's talking about, is your college a waste of money? Now, there are so many reasons why you should pursue higher education or you should not pursue a higher education. So let's touch on those here first. Reasons why you should pursue a higher education is that it's a higher education. Normally, a higher education means more money. And when I say higher education, I'm talking about trade school and college. And secondly, trade school or college can help you obtain a job that only furthering your education can complete and get you that job, like nursing. As many of my followers are nurses and nursing students, you only can become a nurse with getting a higher education. All right, and next let's talk about my favorite subject, and this is why your college is a waste of money if you are doing these things. So number one would be going for just the experience. Yes, do not go to college just to get the experience, because I promise you, if you are going to a nursing school, you're not going to get that experience and do well in nursing school. It just doesn't go very hand in hand. All right, number two, this is what so many people do, and I just do not understand it. I think it is kind of ingrained in our generation, or the generation under my generation, from our parents, that you have to go to college. And it's not even that anyone's pushing trade school anymore. It's you have to go to college. And even if you don't know what you want to go to college for, still go to college. That is such a waste of money. Remember that statistic I told you in the beginning of this video? That's probably why so many people are dropping out, because they don't have a plan. There is no plan. They're like, I'm just gonna do some college credits and then I'll figure out what I want to do eventually. Well, let me break it to you. I have talked to so many people who never figure it out and then get themselves into student loan debt for no degree. And the third reason why your college is a waste of money, which I wish somebody would have told me this, which I think somebody did tell me this, I just didn't listen at 18 years old, was do not go to college if you are not disciplined enough. If you are not disciplined and you are failing classes and having to retake classes, you should not be in college. You are wasting your money. I did that exact thing. I was in nursing school. I was working 3 jobs while in nursing school. My dad was sick, so I had that to think about. I was doing kind of a long commute to school, just not disciplined. I wanted to hang out with friends. I wanted to do this and that with family, and I failed a semester of nursing school. And I think that semester was maybe about $5,000, and I failed it. So that was $5,000. I was already in the hole. I paid all of my, well, I didn't pay my college. I went into debt for my college. So that was $5,000 of debt. And then I had to retake that semester, so that was another $5,000 on top of it, which then I was 10 grand in the hole for one semester. That's not even a full year, just one semester, 10 grand in the hole, because I was not disciplined enough. Now, I don't want this video to just be a negative Nancy kind of video, so I'm going to give you some helpful hints on how to not make your college a waste of money. Number one would be find a job in that career field and figure out if you actually like that career field. So many nurses, and I just know this because I am a nurse, so many students and so many nurses hate their job, like eventually. So student nurses are going into nursing and realizing they hate nursing because they never worked in that field before, or they never experienced that field before going into nursing school. Then you're $30,000 in debt halfway through your nursing school, and you're like, well, I might as well finish now. Yeah, that's like a cyclical thing that keeps happening, that I keep seeing happening in nursing. So if you are a nurse or if any other field, try to find a job in that field first, or try to do some shadowing experiences, not just one shadowing experience, but multiple shadowing experiences in that field before you actually pursue that field. Number two, to not make your college a waste of money, would find a job that offers tuition assistance. Even if it's something you don't like doing necessarily, but they're offering that tuition assistance, that is awesome. I know UPS provides tuition assistance and their pay is pretty decent. So even if you say you're in nursing school, but you're doing UPS on the side, that's tuition assistance right there for you. Okay, and the last tip to make your college not a waste of money would be join the military or join a military academy. My husband was able to have his entire college career covered from the GI Bill. He had his entire bachelor's degree covered. He had part of his master's covered. He didn't finish his master's degree, but he started his master's degree. So that was covered. So it wasn't really a waste of money on his end because he already did his 4 years in the Marine Corps, and then they just paid for it. The GI Bill covered it, but then he also went on to get his EMT degree, which I believe was also covered by the GI Bill. So he didn't have to spend any money. He owed them 4 years of his life, but that also was a ton of money that he didn't have to pay. So think about that if military or military academies interest you. And last point I want to make for this video is if you already are in student loan debt, there is a way out of that. Obviously you have to pay it, but if you are like me, you had really, really high interest rates. Mine were insane. The interest on my loans was crazy. I cried over the interest on my loans because it was so outrageous. But there is a company that I have partnered with that can find you lower student loan interest rates. This company is called Juno, so you guys can check the description below for a link to my page for Join Juno. This company, guys, I would not have partnered with if I did not believe in them. So on their page, you can read everything about them. It's very open, very forefront. It's free. You can talk about your financial issues with them, with your loans, and the best options before going to college, once you're in college, or even after college, or for your graduate degrees. On the page it says, we've helped thousands of students across dozens of universities secure over $250 million in financing. Since launching, borrowers have saved over $40 million, and Juno has grown to over 40,000 members. So 40,000 people are already using Juno. So like I said, I would not have partnered with them if I did not believe in them. So if you are struggling like I was with student loans and realizing maybe your college was a waste of money or that it is a waste of money, go check out Juno. Link is in the description below and just see what your options are. Like I said, it's free. You just give them your email and they will touch base with you. But other than that, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just comment below. And other than that, I will see you in next week's educational video. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.